Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Doki Blue Skies. I think this is episode 6, I'm not sure, but I'm joined once again by Max, and we're gonna have some fun with Doki.
Yeah.
When we saved, I think we missed a couple of phrases. Monica says, "Okay everyone, we're all done sharing poems, right?" Which we were in the last episode. In which case, let's start figuring out what we're all going to do for the festival.
Oh, you still remembered.
I'll pretend that I didn't hear that. Anyway, as I was saying...
Well, I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making her specialty, cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori, you mentioned goodie bags earlier, if I remember correctly. Goodie bags? Yep, I want to make some goodie bags for everyone, and put in little quotes, bookmarks, and candies. That's different from the original game. I guess Sayori would have left at this point, and she would have helped Monica with the pamphlets.
Yeah.
Interesting.
She was working on the posters normally on this day.
Oh, yeah.
And then she does the pamphlets with Monica over the weekend.
Yeah. But goodie bags sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that was it. Great idea. People will love that. And we do. Indeed. We're glad you're helping, Sayori. Aw, you guys. It's nothing special. The cupcakes sound amazing, though.
Of course, because I'll be making them.
We all share a collective laugh. How about you, Yuri? Ideally, I'd like to do something that could enhance the atmosphere of our performances. I'd like to experiment with some aromatherapy as well, if that's okay with you. Of course, that's fine. I'm excited to see what you come up with. You've also got beautiful handwriting, so perhaps something that involves that? Yuri ponders for a moment. How about banners and decorations? It's funny that you mentioned that. I was just about to say that myself. Well, great minds think alike, right? She shares a laugh with Yuri and turns to me. Anyway, that just leaves you, Main Kara. The only club member... Oh wait, sorry. Monica and Main Kara, they're so similar.
Oh my god, it would be hilarious if Monica said that. The only club member who's useless.
Oh my god. I was just about to call Main Kara useless.
Monica.
Don't say that.
Ow.
In fact, it looks like all of us have a lot of work to do for the festival. I'm pretty sure I speak for everyone when I say that some help would be much appreciated. Ah, so it's basically a choice between who to spend my weekend with. Why do I suddenly feel so nervous? Ah, I suppose I could use a bit of help.
Not that I really need it, but if you want to help bake stuff, I could always just have you do some dirty work. But if you help, you better not sneak a cupcake to eat.
Natsuki, I doubt Main Kara will want to help you if you make him out to be a burden. If you don't need any help, I believe he'd be better off assisting someone else.
Well, that's up to him to decide. Maybe he likes baking. Have you ever thought of that? Besides, how hard could making decorations be anyway?
It's not as though I'm only speaking for myself. Monica and Sayori would likely be appreciative of help as well. And not that it really matters, but decorating requires a lot of creativity and meticulous work.
So does baking! You've never baked a day in your life. How could you possibly know?
Throughout their bickering, I can't help but notice that Sayori hasn't said a word. Does she not want me to help her? Or am I just overthinking this?
She still has a sad smile.
No. Am I just overthinking this? It's impossible to think properly with the arguing going on. Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's like Natsuki said. Main Kara's the only one who gets to decide how he'd like to contribute. There's no need to argue over him like he's the last boy on Earth. Funny how they describe it. I mean, there's the teacher, but I guess he's not a boy, so...
He's a man! Now you're a man!
I think it's fair to say that each of us have plenty of work to do.
Nothing to do with him being a boy!
I agree. We're merely discussing our workloads. Looks like Monica has united Natsuki and Yuri with a common enemy. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just move on already?
Alright then, moving along. Main Kara, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. Sayori, ... She's just like, aww. In that case, everyone looks straight at me, varying expressions playing on their faces. But of course I'm going to go with... Well, I don't think in the original, we only got really between Yuri and Natsuki, because Monica didn't count, because they're like, you don't need any help, Monica, and Sayori was, home, so we couldn't, help her. So this is a real choice.
Yeah, they were just all like, Sayori's helping Monica, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. It's like, you don't need any help, Sayori's already helping you.
I
mean...
I don't know.
I mean, clearly we're going to do Yuri, but it makes me really wonder, what other kind of choices there are. Monica's rude.
Yeah, because we can't necessarily date Monica, can we?
Not necessarily, especially not in the original, but, I mean, we can still get to know her more, delve into her character.
That's true.
But, I mean, we can't get her with the poetry, but this is, the first opportunity we really get to hang out with her, I guess.
Yeah. Huh.
So that is tempting.
We should stick with Yuri for the sake of the playthrough, but man, now I kind of want to go through and try it myself.
Yeah, it's really offers a lot of replayability, so let's go with her.
Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you?
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No. I was just saying. Ugh.
So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Main Kara?
Yeah. If that's okay with you, Yuri.
Of course. Sorry. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. You're not the only one who overthinks things. Your assistance will be much appreciated. Okay, well, that's settled. That's sorted then. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay. How about you, Sayori? We can work together if you want. I think I'll be okay. Thanks. What an independent bunch you all are.
So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. She glances shyly in my direction. Do you feel the same way, Main Kara?
Yeah, I haven't really made any banners before, and I don't know much about aromatherapy, whatever that is. So, it'll be a new experience for me. I'm sorry in advance if I'm not very useful, Yuri.
Oh, no, there's nothing to worry about. I appreciate you offering to help me in the first place.
Good to know. It'll be fun.
Yeah, that's the spirit, guys. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
What about you, Natsuki?
I'm just looking forward to making all those cupcakes.
Really? I don't think she said that before.
I mean, she enjoys baking, so I guess.
Yeah, I think in the game, though, she just was excited for the event to be over so she could go eat food.
Right.
Those new students better appreciate them.
I'm sure they will, don't you worry. After all, they look just as nice as they taste. There's a general murmur of agreement.
I have a little surprise in mind with the cupcakes that I think everyone will like.
Oh.
I filled them with squid.
Oh, what would that be? Natsuki rolls her eyes.
That's not what a surprise is.
It's called a surprise for a reason, dummy. You'll find out on Monday.
Ah, she called Monica a dummy. Of course, how
Oof,
silly of me to
how dare she.
forget. Anyway,
You will die.
I will deal with you later. Anyway, there's nothing more to discuss. You got that late, didn't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's nothing more to discuss for today. Everyone knows what they're doing, so I'll see you all on Monday with your festival stuff. Oh, sorry. Before I go, Sayori, anything you want to add? Sayori has been awfully quiet. If I wasn't so worried about her, I might have forgotten she was in the room. No, I'm okay, thanks. I'm looking forward to what your little mystery is, Natsuki. As Natsuki and Monica leave, Sayori turns to Yuri and I. Oh, and main Kara, Yuri, I hope you two have fun. She giggles as she walks out the door. Hang on, we're meant to walk home together. As I move forward to intercept her, I feel a light tap on my shoulder. It's Yuri, looking incredibly sheepish. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you or anything. It's just, I realized we have no way of contacting each other this weekend.
She's looking all sheepish. Bah!
Oh, that's it. I get it.
I forgot myself, actually. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Do you want my mobile number?
They say mobile number instead of just phone number.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Where do they do that?
Maybe it's
Is that a Japan thing or a British thing?
I guess it would be a Japanese thing since it's like playing on the whole dating sim idea.
Yeah, but I mean, they make fun of the idea of like lost in translation stuff in the original.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that could be it. I think that would be the best way, yes.
Okay, here you go. Look at her, she's so shy. I love it.
We exchange numbers. As I add her name to my list of
Yes!
contacts, I realize how small my contact list actually is. No. Apart from Sayori and my parents, it's basically empty. He doesn't have any friends. Oh no.
Oh, oof.
A reminder of how life was before joining this club. Main Kara?
Ouch. Huh? Sorry, I must have spaced out a little.
It's okay. I was just saying I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I'd be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's fine.
I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. Yeah, because I wonder, like, if she was going to his house because her own house is kind of stressful and she doesn't want him to go there.
Yeah, maybe not the best home situation. She did sound like she doesn't have the best of parents.
True. Yeah, because she's so alone. I guess it's not really that important either way.
Yeah.
I'll just need to make sure my room is clean.
I hope I can actually contribute to whatever you have in mind, Yuri. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Oh, self-deprecating as usual. Don't underestimate yourself, main
Yeah.
Kara. I think that will make a very productive
Motivate.
team.
Yeah.
Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. No!
Shush, Yuri. We love you. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you?
So what if I did? I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. But, I mean, he's been writing poems for you, girl!
Yeah, we've been hanging out literally every day since I joined. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's simply what I want to do.
Aww. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression.
Besides, you helped me a lot with Sayori earlier. I have to return the favor somehow. Oh, they spell favor with a U. These people might be British.
Oh, I see.
Or anything that's not American,
True.
for that matter.
Oh, you really don't have to worry about that.
I'm only teasing. I'd love to help you out. I always enjoy your company.
Aww. Her face flushes a bright crimson. There's no way you sincerely mean that.
Of course I do. You're a delight to be around, Yuri.
Aww. I see. Forgive me, main Kara. It's just, I rarely hear such kind things spoken so genuinely. Oh, I really can't understand why anyone would say mean things about her. Just because she keeps to herself, or because her interests deviate a little from the norm?
Regardless, I really do want to spend my Sunday with you, Yuri. Not my Saturday, though. That's reserved for anime. Can you believe me?
Yeah, I wonder why they skipped Saturday.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Do other countries have a longer school week than America?
No. They have, some countries actually have shorter school weeks than America.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how about Japan?
Some of them do Monday through Thursday.
Yeah.
Japan, I don't know. Probably the same length as us.
Okay, so I guess Saturday is just their chill
I can't
day.
imagine them. Yeah, because otherwise we would see him in the club, wouldn't we?
Maybe. Yeah. She looks me straight in the eyes, deep in
Maybe
thought.
Maybe that's their homework day.
Yeah. It's almost as if I can see the gears turning in her head. After a brief moment, she sighs and nods. Yes, I believe you. I hope that we have an exceptional time together, main Kara. Exceptional? I didn't mean for that to sound so serious. I'm doing it again. Yuri clears her throat. What I wanted to say was, I'm looking forward to Sunday. A gentle smile plays across her face.
Me too, Yuri.
I leave the club room, Yuri following behind me. It looks like Sayori didn't wait up for me. She's probably at home by now. I can't help but feel guilty about not walking home with her, but maybe she really does want to be left alone. It would certainly help explain why she seemed to shrug off my attempts to help her, right? What do you wonder?
Didn't we say we would walk home with Yuri when she asked?
Yeah, and Sayori just ran ahead, giving us that chance to do so.
Yeah, but I wonder if she would have stayed if we said we would walk home with her.
Yeah. wonder. But I feel like
Huh.
something's off. I wish I could just focus on what's going on in front of me. Poetry time? What is going on now? It's I guess the weekend passing? Like the next scene will be Sunday?
Yeah, I suppose. Or Saturday. We could get more of main Kara's life.
This is the living
Oh, it's
room.
already Sunday.
Look at that living room.
Damn. His mom must be making bank.
Yeah.
I mean,
We were
I
able
would
to
not.
afford another room besides the kitchen
Yeah,
and the bedroom.
I would not use that carpet in my own place, but.
No, but the couches are nice.
So,
I've been
yes, agreed.
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there is no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. I noticed that there's no music right now. Oh, wait. Now
That is
it's in.
bizarre.
It just came...
Ooh, new music.
It's like a quiet, timid flute.
That's Yuri's instrument, right?
Yeah. And a bit of strings, too. I peek out of my window and notice... Yuri? She's not supposed to be here for a little while. Oh no, she's early! I go downstairs and open the front door. I was worried this was the wrong house. I probably should have asked about it earlier.
No, it's okay. You're a bit early, though. But that's alright.
I'm glad I took the time to tidy things up before she arrived. If she'd arrived early and I hadn't done anything, I would have been really embarrassed.
Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. I suppose I was just a bit anxious that I'd followed your directions wrong.
You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Where was he if he wasn't?
That's some leftover dialogue
Maybe?
from the original game. That's what he says when he comes back from Sayori's place.
Oh. Weird.
Huh.
Why would that happen? Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it.
I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Oh, that could be why they left Saturday open, because you needed to buy stuff.
Well, I actually had a bit of trouble.
Oh, is that so? Yuri had texted me a list of art supplies yesterday, and I was supposed to pick them up for today. It probably works out better this way, since she'll be able to get exactly what she's looking for. Oh, well, we should be able to take some things from the art room at school. As long as I could leave my things at your house first. I'd rather not carry them with me.
Sure, no problem. Bro, they can just steal stuff from school?
Borrow stuff. I quickly open up the front door
Fair.
to my house, and Yuri places her things just past it. That way we'll see them as soon as we get back. Right then, shall we? So, going to school. The two of us briskly start walking to school. The weather is beautiful, and a light breeze blows throughout the streets. Yuri is rather quiet, but she doesn't seem to be annoyed. I've come to learn that she tends to appreciate things from afar, so her silence isn't too worrying. It's odd being at school on the weekend. The mood of the place feels totally different without the crowds of students around. Is it even going to be open? I guess so. Yuri leads me down a long corridor until we reach a large, imposing door. This should be it. With a slight creak, she opens the door and heads inside. I don't think we did this. Oh, it's another new classroom.
Ooh.
The smell of dried paint lingers in the air. While not terribly large, this place should have what we're looking for. Okay, so we'll need a large cloth banner and some paints. Do you have brushes already?
I think so. It couldn't hurt to get some more, though.
This is a pretty art room.
Yeah.
Yuri strides through the classroom, a determined look on her face. She's filled with determination.
Haha!
It's a quite stunning contrast to how she usually appears. I kinda like it. She bends down and pulls a long, thick sheet of fabric from a shelf down below. With surprising haste, she folds it up into a neat bundle and tucks it under her arm. You know, main Kara,
Yeah?
well, she closes her eyes, taking a quick breath. I know we haven't even started yet, but this is nice. We're doing something so simple together, yet it feels so enrapturing.
Eh?
That's a bit forward, isn't it? Yuri seems to think so too, as her face flushes. I didn't mean for that to sound so serious. We're not even decorating yet, and I'm ruining things. She retreats into the deep purple shroud of her hair, fidgeting with a loose strand. Now this is the Yuri I'm more accustomed to.
Yuri, I thought we went over this. You don't have to worry about that. I know that's just your way of expressing how excited you are to start working on our part for the festival, and I'm excited too.
Aw. Oh, okay. If that's how you really feel. I really like the new music that this mod has. It's just so perfect for Yuri.
It is.
She nervously scans the shelves, picking out the various different paints we'll need. In the end, we spend a bit more time than I was expecting here. It seems Yuri really pays attention to the quality of what she wants. But if it'll make things go well with Yuri today, I don't mind.
Right. Shall we head back to my place and get started on this?
Yes, we should have everything we need now. Alright. Once we arrive back to my house, I unlock the door and guide her up to my bedroom. There should be enough space for us to work on the banner up there. I guess the living room wasn't big enough, huh? As soon as I open the door, Yuri wanders around my room curiously. Main Kara, your house is remarkably tidy.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
Oh, you didn't have to do that just for me. I mean, you'd be a bad host if you didn't.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
I see. That makes sense. After all, a clear room makes a clear mind, does it not? Cleaning can be very therapeutic. I would have been more than happy to have helped you. Oh.
Please, what kind of host would I be if I left this place a tip? If I left this place a tip?
Is that an expression for a room being messy?
I suppose so. I'm very curious as to where the devs are from.
Yeah. It's like, interesting the things we learn on this mod.
Yeah. Besides, I like to know where everything is in my room. Everything has its own place, you know?
Yuri nods and walks over to my desk. She carefully studies the various collectibles I have set up on it. Suddenly, she reaches down and...
Wait, don't look in there!
I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh. Do forgive me, main Kara. Opening a drawer you shouldn't. I shouldn't be poking around the property of others. I don't know why I did that. So you can grab your hand.
Yeah. It's okay, never mind.
I'm glad I managed to catch her before she got a chance to look inside. There's things in there I'm not really comfortable sharing with others. Probably also
Like
other
secret
forms
toys!
of, yeah, and other forms of literature. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She starts to fidget with her hands, gently squeezing them.
So, what did you have planned, Yuri?
Yes. I'd thought about some ways we could transform the club room. With the right atmospheric pieces, we could morph the world into our own citadel of Scansion. Scansion? Our domain of declension. Those are two words I've never heard before.
Yeah, me neither.
Yuri blushes. Perhaps she feels as though she got a bit carried away.
That sounds ambitious. What kinds of atmospheric pieces were you thinking of?
Well, even something as simple as adjusting the lighting or employing aromatherapy could be wonderful.
Wow. I'm impressed, Yuri. You've really put a lot of thought into this.
It's nothing, really. I was just hoping that I could make our recital an event that plucks at the soul. Through our words, our visitors can experience our struggles and strife vicariously.
That sounds intense.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually.
It's a good thing that you're intense. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a cylindrical wooden object and places it on my desk. I'd thought about covering the windows up and having small candles provide the room's illumination. I thought it would make our event much more of an intimate affair. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
The way Yuri worded it sounds a bit forward, doesn't it? I choose not to press it, though.
What's the wooden thing, though?
Oh, it's an oil diffuser. It's actually my personal one from home. Tell me, Main Kara, how much do you know about aromatherapy?
Not as much as I'd like to.
Well, let me tell you about it a little. I believe the scent of an area can completely alter how we perceive it. Being able to alter the aura of the room like that, there's something magical about it. Yuri opens it up and retrieves a tiny glass bottle from her bag alongside a bigger plastic one filled with water. She empties the larger bottle into the diffuser, then uncaps the tiny bottle and adds a few drops to it, then pushes a button. Within seconds, a delightful smelling mist delicately floats out of it.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What was the stuff you were adding to it?
It's my favorite essential oil. It's derived from the jasmine flower. It has a beautifully alluring scent. Wouldn't you agree?
It really does smell nice. Was there a particular reason you chose it?
Well, while it's true that jasmine can aid relaxation, it has various other properties. It can enhance your emotions and stir the mind. What might simply be curiosity can grow into enrapturing awe and wonder. A mild interest can blossom into an exciting infatuation. Some would describe it as an aphrodisiac, but I think that it has more to do with the warm feelings it can give you. You're drawn in, your heart pounding along with the world around you. Doesn't that sound pulchritudinous, Main Kara? Wow, I need to keep track of how many new words I'm learning. Pulchritudinous.
Yuri's out here like, I'm trying to help you relax and also turn you on.
and confuse you with big words.
Yeah, I think that'd be perfect.
I'm not sure what that word means, but based on her reaction, it must mean something good. So he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about
Oh, I love
either.
this game. Nope. Fake it till you make it.
Yep. Somebody look up what that means
Quite
and
an
tell me in
expert
the
on this, aren't
comments.
Yeah, pin that comment or something. I need to know. I've already forgotten the
I think it was
word.
pulchritudinous, if I'm
pulchritudinous.
pronouncing it correctly.
Oh, lordy. You're quite an expert on this, aren't you? I'll trust your judgment.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon.
What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different kanji character on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
I like that this time they actually specify kanji character.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the original it's just like, we'll write a different character on each one.
Right.
And like, being the dumb American I am, I was like, character? What do you mean?
Yeah. True.
And I'm like, oh yeah, those are words for them.
Yes.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanji paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, main Kara. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Ah, alright.
It's nice that she lets him write the characters and, like, instead of her. Like, he could have easily cut the ribbons, but she's trusting him.
Yeah, that's true. And it's weird because she's the one with good handwriting.
Yeah, and Monica pointed that out, so go figure.
Yeah. And if every guy and myself is any clear indication, we do not have very good handwriting.
Aw. I mean, I feel like my boyfriend has pretty good handwriting compared to me, so I guess not all guys.
Oh. It's good to know there's at least one.
Yeah.
Every guy I know, including me, has like chicken scratch. So.
Well, he writes cursive, which I'm not very good at, so.
Oh. Yeah. Writing in cursive will definitely make it look a lot better.
Yeah. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Well, there you go. He's one of those guys.
There you go. Yep.
Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
Yeah.
The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue.
That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Ah. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
This would be cool if I didn't already know one of the uses for her knives.
Yeah. if she does
I'm
still
making
do
this,
that in this kind of world.
I mean, she probably does. The implication of, like, when we come back with the water cups in the original and she's quickly rolling down her sleeve.
True. Oh, did she do that?
And the fact that she's wearing a sweater.
Oh. Yeah, true. Yeah, it would be pretty hot in that. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're laughing at me? Oh no.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me?
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really, really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Yeah, she kind of looked a little mad at him for his like, oh, what? Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Ah.
She just sticks it right in him.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like that? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger.
Oh!
Stupid idea. Mankara! Why did you do that?
So that you would lick my finger.
Oh no.
It in your mouth. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. My boyfriend's mom actually has a knife like that, like, in the kitchen. It's, like, super, like,
oh yeah.
It's small, but it's really good at cutting.
Yeah, I got one of those. Well, I mean, it probably doesn't work as well now. I probably need a whetstone for it, but still.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri catches my hand and gives the wound a closer look. That's... She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. Where do you keep your first aid kit? We'll need to sterilize the wound, then wrap it to halt the blood flow. Do you have gauze? It should... I raise my hand, cutting Yuri off.
Yuri, I don't think it's that serious. All it needs is a little bit of your saliva. I probably just need a bandage.
Yuri's pupils narrow, perhaps afraid that she went too far.
But I appreciate your concern. Will you be okay for a little while?
Oh, yes, of course. Aw. I quickly run to the kitchen and rinse the cut, then apply a small plaster. It stings a little, but that should be the worst of it. As I return, Yuri's eyes dart around the room, as though she were too embarrassed to look at me. I went a bit overboard there. I'm sorry if I
Not as
made things
overboard as it
awkward.
could have gone.
I just... Yuri hangs her head shamefully.
Yuri.
My parents were doctors, so I always tend to jump to the most severe conclusions when it comes to personal injury. Her parents are doctors, wow.
Hold up. No, her parents were doctors.
Oh, okay.
Her parents are
I
dead.
see. I never know how to read the situation. Yeah, that was me jumping to conclusions. Not seeing the tense. I'm so sorry for making you feel so out of place.
I mean, no, I can't guarantee it, but, like, at the same time, they are very, very specific with, like, words are important, and especially with Yuri, so...
True. I mean, I took that to mean, like, they were doctors, but now they're retired, maybe? Or, I don't know, maybe they're something else now?
Possibly.
So, in your own home, no less.
There's gotta be something going with her.
True.
Yuri.
She's way too harsh on herself. How can I fix this?
It's really okay. Your heart was in the right place. It was just your mouth that was in the wrong place. It should be on my finger.
Was that what happened in the original? I completely forget now.
Yeah!
Aw, man.
She panics and then sucks on his finger.
Ah.
And then she panics because she did that. And then he just sticks her finger in his mouth. And everybody's weirded out.
Right, and then she leaves, right?
No, she doesn't leave after that. It was,
I guess it's just because it's awkward.
like they're just... She just kind of laughs it off like, you're weird. You're weird, main Kara.
Oh,
And then
okay.
in his mind, he's like, I'm the weird one? But then they just
Yeah,
continue decorating.
I see. She doesn't look up.
I appreciate that you were concerned about me, but I'm fine, see? It was only a tiny nick. It's my fault anyway for being so careless with your knife. You know, since it's a f***ing knife.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I'm not supposed to curse.
Right. It's okay, we'll edit that out. I see.
Okay. Sorry, everyone.
The panic in her eyes evaporates, replaced by a calming stillness. Seeing her ease up a bit is reassuring. Maybe the oil diffuser is helping. So thank you for being patient with me, main Kara. Yuri giggles shyly. That was really cute. I was definitely not expecting it. My face grows hot.
Yeah. No worries.
I clear my throat. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the kanji. Okay. I guess maybe she might have sucked his finger after he cut himself because Monica was messing with her code and made her, like, much more forward. That could be a possibility.
Maybe. You know what? That could be it. Because, like, I don't think, it didn't seem like she was messing with their code, with Yuri's code specifically too much in the first one, but she very well could have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it seemed like a lot of her code editing was done in Act 2, and it was mainly Sayori in Act 1, but you're probably right in that, like, once you choose Yuri, she starts to mess with Yuri's code.
Mm-hmm. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and seems like it'll be very effective as a door curtain.
It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. You also look great.
Ah, thanks. It's going to look wonderful, isn't it? Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
Well, remember the paint and the banner that we needed to get from school? I'd like to make something with that. Something to display in the club room.
Ah, that's right.
Yuri had made a big deal about fetching the banner from the art room. She must have been looking forward to this. Could you retrieve the paint and brushes from the other room? I can stay here and unravel the banner.
Yeah, sure. Totally not gonna cut yourself. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much. I head downstairs and pick up the bag filled with acrylic paints. There's mixing palettes and several different colors. I stop to fill up a couple of cups of water for diluting the brushes afterwards, then go back upstairs.
Right, because before it was a paper banner in watercolors.
Oh,
That's why he needed to go out of the room to get the water.
Oh, I forget about that.
Yuri?
Main Kara! As I open the door, Yuri is hurriedly rolling her sleeve over her arm. You're right.
Called it.
Oh no.
Yep, is right. That's how it do be.
Yeah.
Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? You want to take off your sweater?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong.
Not hiding anything?
Let's get back to work.
That makes me think something's
Yeah.
wrong.
I can't shake the feeling that there's something she's not telling me, but I don't push the point further. So, I think if we did a little color gradient across the banner, it would look wonderful. Starting with warm colors, then blending into darker shades. I thought a day-to-night cycle would be really pretty. Kind of like the day-to-night cycle that, shows up with the chibi, characters.
Oh, you're right. Hey.
Once it's finished, we could write something inspirational across it. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Shouldn't you have something in mind of, what that inspirational phrase should be?
It's weird they never go into that.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Oh, there we go.
Good point. Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. Huh.
It just says, will you go out with me, main Kara?
Aw.
If you say so.
I kneel down on the opposite side of the banner as Yuri. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots. Excuse you. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint.
This kind of reminds me of elementary school.
Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then.
It's acrylic now.
Huh. I guess
They
missed a
accidentally
couple
left
things.
in that dialogue.
Yeah, just like the Sayori dialogue. It's relaxing. Ah.
Yeah.
If this is too immature for you, then I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, I suppose it is. I'm glad you feel that way, main Kara. Yuri places her brush down, pondering to herself. Most people our age want to do wild things, but I'm usually more comfortable in doing something soothing. I'm quite content with just a bit of company, even if it's something simple like reading. We don't need to be talking a lot. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so?
Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy.
I think I feel the same way. Also, so what does he mean a lot different? You and Yuri are basically the same, except she reads more.
Yeah, and he's a dude who's awkward and not sure of how he's interacting with the girls, but I mean, yeah, they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
But I mean, he doesn't know about big words and aromatherapy, so.
Oh, that's true. Well, that's just because he's a dingus.
But he's our dingus.
Yeah.
Yuri smiles
we're
gently.
him, so we're kind of dingus.
Yep. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Aw. Kya!
Aww. Sorry.
Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise.
Are you hurt?
I don't think so. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face.
There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Aw, is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you.
Ooh,
Sorry, it's totally my fault.
an excuse to wipe her face.
Yeah. I'll get a towel right away.
I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Ah, there it is. Here. Oh, wait, sorry.
Here.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Something wrong?
It's warm. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water.
Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Hold on a moment.
Eh?
Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. And now they're all on their own, with no Monica to interrupt them. Oh no. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. No!
Oh!
What happened?
So close!
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
Knife life, no. Don't pull away. Come back. Oh, we were so close.
Dang it.
It's fine, I guess.
The moment is over as soon as it began. Well, it's about time because it's been an hour, so maybe we can wrap this up with the scene, when she leaves. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example.
That should do it.
Okay. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that looked like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
Or you could just stay the night. I'm just saying. That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
You?
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left?
I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So... I shouldn't be disappointed. Or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. You alright?
This is normally where the big turning point is.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm nervous.
I mean, he didn't visit Sayori before, so I wonder if she'll actually show up.
Oh god. I don't know. Oh, here we go. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait.
I kind of say that without thinking.
About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much.
As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully.
Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
So cute how nervous he is. You're very thoughtful, main Kara. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you.
Well...
How am I supposed to respond to that? I don't want to make things awkward, but...
Kiss her! Kiss her!
Oh, I would like to spend more time with you as well, main Kara. She takes a slow, deep breath and releases my
Give her a
hand.
little smooch.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. I'll see you at the festival.
With one last smile, Yuri starts to head home. She looks back over her shoulder, but then quickly turns back around. I'm really grateful that I got to do this with Yuri. I enjoyed my time with her a lot. And Sayori didn't come in to interrupt them.
Show up.
The way she said she simply...
Huh.
The way she said she simply enjoys having company, I understand exactly what she means. Tomorrow's going to be incredible. I just know it. And that's it! We made it through!
You gotta kiss her! And nobody died!
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's supposed to, like, die in the festival, and, like, unless we come back for her, but...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, it's the day of the festival. Time to save! Let's save over here. Oh, wait. I want to save... Yes, I want to override it. So, that's the next one. And that was an incredible episode. That was, spending time with Yuri, and hardly anything went wrong.
Yeah, she didn't even lick our finger. Which is kind of a blessing and a curse, but...
Yeah. And she is keeping secrets, which we are privy to, but anyone who hasn't experienced the series, I hope you watched Doki Doki Literature Club before you watch this video, so you know what's going on, but that seems to be the end of the episode. I'm really glad this turned out so well. Any last thoughts?
No, I just accidentally cut myself with my own knife, so...
Oh, no,
we should probably finish this up.
Oh no, you have your own knife, dang it. Okay, so...
Yep, oh god.
Let's, say goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Don't forget to subscribe. Alright.